So hi guys, this is Arush. Welcome back. So today I will be covering a question which is called remove covered intervals. So it's question number 1288 on lead code and it's a medium level question. So I will be going through the problem statement, then I will describe the algorithm and then we will go through the code. So let's go through the problem statement. So given a list of integers, remove all the integers that are covered by another interval in the list. So the problem statement is pretty straightforward. So we given a list of intervals like this, and we need to remove the intervals which are redundant, like the ones which are covered by the other intervals. Now let me explain it. So let us have two intervals. One interval is 3 comma 4 and other interval is 2 comma 8. So clearly we can see that 3 comma 4 lies inside 2 comma 8 because the left bound of 2 comma 8, which is 2, is less than left bound of 3 comma 4, which is 3, and also the right bound of 2 comma 8 is 8, which is greater than right bound of 3 comma 4. So one interval strictly lies inside another interval if its left bound is greater than the left bound of the bigger interval and its right bound is lesser than the right bound of the other interval. Let me give one more example. So one interval is 6 comma 8 and the other interval is 1 comma 10. So clearly 6 is greater than 10. So it's starting after 1 comma 10 in this interval. Is starting point of 1 comma 10 is 1. Starting point of 6 comma 8 is 6. So basically it's starting after 1 and it's ending before 10. So that means that this interval is completely inside 1 comma 10. Also let's cover the base case, which is let base case be 1 comma 6 and other one will be 1 comma 8. So this is also the case of overlapping interval. So not overlapping means covered interval. So 1 comma 6 is clearly inside 1 comma 8. So how to solve this question? So what we will do is, well, we will first sort the intervals on the basis of starting point. Now starting point could be same. So in case the starting points are same, we will sort the intervals on the basis of descending order of ending point. So let me explain what is this. For example, I have a list which is given as 1 comma 6, 1 comma 4, 1 comma 8, 1 comma 2, 3 comma 9 and 4 comma 16. So now I want to remove the redundant intervals in this. So we can clearly see that 1 comma 6, 1 comma 6 and 1 comma 4 and 1 comma 2, they are clearly inside 1 comma 8. So we need to remove these three intervals. So let me remove them. Okay. Now we are left with 1 comma 8, 3 comma 9 and 4 comma 16. So now none of the intervals is covered by fully covered by another interval. So this is the answer. So we will get 3. Now let's check our validity of our algorithm. So if our algorithm is on is checked, so what we will do is first sort on the basis of starting point, and if starting point is same, sort on the basis of ending point in descending order. So we can clearly see that for the first four elements the starting point is same, so we will sort on the descending order of ending elements. So 1 comma 8, 1 comma 6, 1 comma 4, 1 comma 2 and 3 comma 9. Now the question comes is how we will get the intuition, why we will do this. So the basic concept is the interval at I at jth some jth position can't cover an interval before it. So for example, if a interval is at 8th position, it can't cover an interval which is position less than 8. So the basic concept is the interval which is first in the list will try to cover as max interval as possible which are after the list. For example, 1 comma 6 can never this one can never cover 1 comma 8, but 1 comma 8 will try to cover as much intervals to its right, which are 1 comma 6, 1 comma 4 and 1 comma 2. Now we will loop. So we are on the when we for loop, so we are on the 1 comma 8. So what we will do is we will take a note of current right bound. What is the rightmost point we have found so far? and if our rightmost point exceeds the, if on some interval our right bound of that interval exceeds the rightmost point, then it, this interval is not covered. Let me explain through. So I am on 1 comma 8. So now let me initialize, let me say right initially is -1. Right was initially -1. So we are on 1 comma 8. So clearly 8 is greater than uh, clearly 8 is greater than -1. So we increment the count. So count becomes 1. The count is the final answer, 1 comma 6, and right becomes 8. So right becomes 8. Now we are on 1 comma 6. Clearly 6 is less than the current right, which is 8. So we skip it. Same for 4, same for 2. They are all less than 2. They are all less than 8. That's why we are skipping them. But for 3 comma 9, 9 is greater than 8. So we consider it. So count becomes 2. So 2 is the final answer of this example. Now let's go. I will let the code. We'll go through it. So what we need to do is, first we need to sort, and for sorting we use the custom comparator function, because we need to sort it on the basis of starting point, and then when the starting point is same, we will sort on the basis of descending order of ending point. So sort intervals dot begin comma intervals dot end is sorting the whole vector, and now we will write the comparator function, which is compare. Now I will write the compare function bool compare. What does it compare? Two elements of a vector v1. Let's consider vector int v2. Now if the starting point of v1 is less than starting point of v2, then v1 lies before v2, to return true. Else if starting point of both are same, v1 0 is equals to v2 0, then we will return true only if v1's ending point is greater than v2's ending point, else return false. Now our vector is sorted as per our requirement, and now I will define a current. There is some indentation error, I think. Okay, forget. So now I will define a variable integer right, which is the current rightmost point that we have observed, and integer answer, which is the final answer which we will return. Now we will go through the vector of vectors intervals, and if the rightmost point of current interval is greater than right, then we will increment our answer. Then this is the interval which has not been covered by another interval, and new right will become intervals of I1, because we have found the current. Now we have found the new right which is greater than previous right, and at the end we will return answer. So let me check whether this code is running. Are there some compilation errors or something? So it's clearly accepted on the sample test cases. Let me check on the bigger test suite. So yes, it's accepted. So thanks for watching. Do like, share and subscribe, and also in the comment section you can describe the problem statement or any question, or you can give me the link for the question for which you want the video. Thanks. Stay safe and healthy.